Hello everybody, Jessica here, Living Garden. Just came to update you on some of my garden stuff. These are some jalapenos that are pretty high, pretty big. Here's they are up to, they're a good 2 feet high from the base, not the pot, but from the ground. That one's catching up. These are, what the heck are those? Oh, those are the mariachis. I've been picking those, and they're still setting lots of fruit. These jalapenos just started setting fruit. Believe it or not, these guys looked like those little guys when I put them in here, only they were yellowed out. They were pretty in bad shape from a lot of rain. I tried to save these, and it worked. They're just starting to green up really good, and they're growing really nicely. They're getting their leaves back, and they're green. This is, I believe, what did I put in here? This is just sweet bananas. They got lots of flowers on them. I've been picking off of those too. This one I forgot what it is. We'll find out when the fruits start coming on it, but it is setting flowers and everything. These guys here, same situation. Could be, this one is another. Okay, these are my giant maconis. This one plant here itself is 3 feet high. They are just starting to set fruit. This one has already set. Look at those bad boys. Getting big. I got pretty big hands in there. Doing pretty good. This one, what did I say this one was? Oh, this is Cubanelle. It's a little over a foot high from the soil base up. Yeah, these are the Cubanelles. Pretty fruit. There's another one over here growing. She's still pretty young. Then, but this monster here, these giant marconis, they're really big. They're bigger than some of my tomato plants. So, this tomato plant is absolutely beautiful. We got it from someone, and all it says is patio type on it, but it's so dark. It's dark. It's nice thick stalk, but this is what she gave me. It just says patio type. Have no idea what the name is besides patio type. So we will find out. That there is a Carolina Reaper in this small pot here. And if you look up, it's got some fruit coming on. There's a couple of them, and there's another one right behind it. Can't wait for those to go crazy. And then, I think I told y'all the squirrels and me have been battling, but I have been putting out some water, so they have not been attacking my tomatoes anymore. As you can see, my tomatoes are bouncing back after the squirrels. They got lots of sets, lots of baby tomatoes, lots of flowers. See, they're coming back. I was really depressed. Not depressed, but I was upset. I was one upset chick when all that happened, because I had some really pretty ones over there that were Amish paste, and they were about an inch and about 2 inches long, just turning real pretty red. And the squirrels got even the green ones. So I got a volunteer cherry growing here. And this one, I think, was another patio or of some sort, and it fell. So I'm just kind of letting it do what it wants to do. I do want to get it off the ground. That could make for blight, and I don't want that. There's some more. I think those are the patios right there, not that one. This one is some more of those darker colored ones. They're more patio. They're getting lots of blooms on them. That was the Amish paste that they picked all the tomatoes off of, so I'm hoping it's growing nicely. This one's setting more flowers. I don't believe this had any on it when the squirrels hit, but he's starting to grow really nice and tall. All these are doing really well. I can't remember what this one was either. Right here. But they're tomatoes. Tomatoes are tomatoes, right? So anyway. Yeah, they're from a stand back, I know up close they probably don't look really tall, but they are pretty darn tall. There's some in there that are a good 3 feet. And that's that little section. I got the babies that I'm growing back there. Then I would like to tell you, those are my late start cucumbers. They're setting flowers already, so I'm happy about that. It's not too late. This is the last month you could get some of this stuff in the ground. And fall crops are going in already. I already got stuff for fall planted, so. This zucchini was okay, that I knew of. I didn't see any evidence of squash vine borers. But that one had a squash vine borer, and that one had a squash vine borer. Keep in mind, I did surgery on them. I split the stalk. I stuck a hanger in that I curved a little hook onto, pulled the worm out, killed it, whatever. Several things I've learned about those is you can also get BT, which is, I forgot the official name for it. I'll try to put a comment up for later in the below part of the video, of the drop down, saying what BT is. I'm sure everybody knows what BT is, but you can actually inject it into your stalks in the bottom of your zucchinis, like down into here and in some of these, and like in the big major ones, and they will eat the BT, and then they will die. The squash vine borers. I've also learned that it's the moth, comes out of the ground. It's black and red, looks similar to a bee, a wasp of some sort, but it's not. It's a moth. I know what they look like now. They come out from like spring to midsummer, so they only come out supposedly once a year. So, but these survived. I'm so happy, and they're already putting out more flowers and setting more fruit. As you can see, there's at least 3 down there. I don't know how that one's gonna do. It looks kind of bad, but yeah, pretty cool. There's some cherry tomatoes, kind of all over the place. I picked my first pie pumpkin today. It is up on my Facebook page, The Living Garden. If you'd like to see it, there's one growing right there. They're setting more. I don't know if I'll get any more. Those were a surprise. They were supposed to be an Italian, like a gray looking zucchini, and it was accidentally mislabeled, I guess, somewhere by a grower. And I got a happy mistake because I got pumpkins and they look like pie pumpkins, so I'm kind of excited about that. And these are, I'm thinking weeds. They look like weeds. I don't know what they are, but they are not pumpkins. And I didn't plant them, so I don't know what, they've got to be weeds of some kind of sort. So anyway, yeah, the pumpkins have gone absolutely crazy. They're all out there. Here, coming down here behind my foot. Hopefully I ain't stepping on any. No, but there's a new vine coming out. These are weeds. They gotta be weeds. There's potatoes under there. I have to pull all that grass out of there, which it comes out pretty easy. But, yeah, and then this is the big striped Popezel zucchini plant. The stalk is absolutely enormous on this thing. It starts here, and it goes and goes and goes. It's so heavy, I can't even pick it up. There's another one growing right there, and looks like there's one gonna start right there. If that hangs on, I don't know if that will or not. But I've picked quite a few nice ones off of here. That one down there rotted. I think ants got it. But, yeah, there's more pumpkin coming out here. So, I don't know if I'm going to keep all these pumpkin plants. I might, just for the heck of it. I can get some pie pumpkins, cook those up, puree them, and can them for Thanksgiving or whatever. Or whenever. So, anyway. Here's some more of those small peppers that I'm trying to save. The olives have been doing pretty good. That one got a little hot today. As you know, peppers don't care for complete, full, hard-bearing sun, it seems like. I'm tempted to pick these little babies off of here because they're probably putting a lot of effort into those. So these are obviously jalapenos. And, yeah, they are. And then there's 3 of this one, which are orange blaze. I'd like to keep those, if I can keep that one hanging on. I just watered it real good. And I gave it a little feed. It's just hot from the sun. So anyway, that's my little update for now. Everything's going pretty good. So Except for my bird feeders are empty, and they're not going to like that, so. Anyway, y'all have a beautifully blessed day. Just a small garden update. I did want to tell you something else I learned, besides the squash vine borers. Oh, and then also don't plant zucchinis and pumpkins in the same place you planted them the year before, because if a squash vine borer does survive, and it crawls out of the plant and goes into the ground, of course it cocoons up, and then moth comes out the next year, and if the zucchini plants are in the same place, voila, you got squash vine borers again. Also, they say squash vine borers like Hubbard squash. So the blue Hubbard, they say if you can get some early in and get those in the ground, they're like extremely attracted to those and will go there as opposed to your zucchinis and pumpkins. So next year, I'm thinking about way out there, maybe even by that pool out there, I'm going to plant some Hubbard squash and let them see if that works, just to be curious, because I'm curious. So anyway, I wanted to show you, there's some basil, and dill. And this is that apple pepper. I told you somebody sent me free seeds. There was like 4 seeds in the pack, and that was it. It was in a little Ziploc. 3 germinated, 1 didn't. Then 1 did not make it. But this one is setting fruit. Never seen an apple pepper. I did kind of look them up. There's so many different kinds. These were supposed to be habaneros. So we'll find out if it's still a habanero. I don't know if that's really what got in there or not. These were the purples. The black beauties. Now, I picked like 4 peppers off of them and I haven't got any more. So I've been kind of watching to see if it's going to set any more flowers. It's still growing. Nice thick stalks, but I read today that too much nitrogen on peppers will make them grow a lot of leaves and not a lot of fruit. So I'm wondering if maybe that one's got too much nitrogen. We will find out. The volunteer tomatoes are doing pretty good, getting big. There's another one down here, and there's 2 more over here. They're already getting flowers. And these are just some flowers that I got. And then there's some more basil right there. So, blueberries are growing really pretty. I've waited to put those in the ground on purpose because it's been so hot. And so I haven't put my berry bushes in yet. I am going to do that, but they're growing. Look how pretty they are. The rain we've had really kicked them up a notch. But I'm really excited to grow these blueberries. They're called bonus blueberry. I don't know what that means, but that's what they are. And my petunias have finally almost, looks like, reverted back to the mother, one of the first ones. I don't know if you guys remember me showing you. You probably do. But I love those light pink vincas. And I like vincas. I like the way they grow. Yeah, and my volunteer morning glories that came up from last year, they're coming up all over the place. I don't know how they got into my basil pots, but they did. Maybe there was a seed in there from last year because I reused those pots. But they were blooming. They're blooming the big purple flowers. So that's kind of exciting. I love morning glories. They're so pretty. And I had a volunteer zinnia come up right here, right in front of this flower pot. It's gonna be a pinky. So I thought that was pretty cool too. Anyway, okay, that's my little mini garden update that turned into 14 minutes. I'm sorry about that. Eggplants I'm growing for fall. And these are the long purple. Are they all long purple? This one just says eggplant. Great. I know I had 3 different kinds, so we will find out. One of them were ghosts. The white ones, I don't know. So I'm putting those in the ground this weekend. I'm gonna go through and clean up that bed and get that one going right next to it. It's a little crooked, I think, so I'm gonna straighten it out just a touch. But I'm doing that, and I'm also putting my zucchinis that I started for the fall crop, because you can do a second crop. They're already growing nicely. They're right here. Those are the dark green, and these are the coquezel, the stripes. So I'm going to put those in a great big growing, those mesh, or I don't know what kind of material they are that grow. And there's peanuts growing in that bucket right there. Kind of excited about that. So I got all kinds of stuff going on. Tonight I'm processing tomatoes. I have a whole bunch. And I'm processing those. And I am going to dehydrate some cantaloupe, which is the best thing you can ever eat. So if you get a chance to dehydrate cantaloupe, I suggest you do it. You're going to love it. It's like candy, but not super sweet, but awesome. It's just awesome. It's just the best flavor. And I'm also going to probably, after I do cantaloupe, I need to do onions and garlic, which I have a lot of in the house that I need to do. I grew the garlic, so I'm excited about that. Some of them didn't get as big as I would have liked, but I did get garlic, so that's all that matters. Alright, y'all, you have a beautifully blessed day. Take care, grow something fun, and just grow something, even if it's just small in pots. And I have a ton in pots, and I have ground, but sometimes pots work out best, so do what you gotta do. God bless. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Also, if anybody has any seeds they would like to share, or trade, or even I have a little bit of means as far as cash, but send me an email, and my email and my address will be in the information below the video. I'm always open to do seed trades or anything like that if anybody's interested. I live in southern Illinois. I'm in zone 6B. We pretty much can grow just about anything here. I have okra growing too and everything, so yeah, just let me know, and I would be glad to trade with you. I'm not asking for free handouts. I just, yeah, I'm just trying to get more seeds to grow more stuff on a budget. I'm frugal, frugal, ugly. So, y'all take care now. Bye-bye.